Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Chantilly Racecourse here on Sunday. It is April the 9th, 2017. Gonna look at the stakes races on today's program from Chantilly, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world. So the stakes races I'll be looking at are races 4, 5, 6, and 7. So races 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's get on to it, starting off at race number 4 from Chantilly. It's the Prix Ventoux Stakes. It's a Group 3 race here, going for a purse of $84,000. That's in American currency, so don't get confused. For 3-year-olds only, field of 9 3-year-olds going an 1,800-meter trip, or 1 mile and 1/8 on the turf course here. My top pick in this one, I like the 5-horse Monroe Bay. I'm going to go 594 in the TriCast of the trifecta, 594, but my top pick, number 5, Monroe Bay. 3-1, Pierre Charles Badeau is on this 3-year-old filly at a who's a British bred horse, but most recently on the 8th of September, Chantilly in the first race on a good turf course, 1 mile, 1,600 meters, and just a basic allowance race for 2-year-olds. This horse destroyed the field by 3 lengths at 5-1. This horse just quickened up very nicely. It was an all-around great victory. And if you're ever wondering where to find the replays for the French racing, if you're outside of France or something like that, go to the France Gallop website, it's a free sign-up, and you can get live video for the French races, only of the actual race, not the pre and post race, but actually live race video for the actual race, and then you'll get replays for the races after it also. And it's a great website. I think more countries, their jockey clubs should do that, but that's a big help for looking at these French races. And I wouldn't have known Monroe Bay's great run. She's only run once here today. I think with the added distance, with the pedigree also, she has high chaparral. The longer the distance, the better she should do. I just think this horse will run a really big one. Gets Badeau up on this horse today, who's having an incredible year. Just watch out for this horse running at the end to have a good closing kick. So to recap my bets for race number 4 from Chantilly, it's the Prix Ventoux. Going to go with the 5-horse Monroe Bay. Going to go 594 in the TriCast or the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 5 from Chantilly. The 5th race is the Prix La Force Stakes. It's a Group 3 race here, going for a purse of $84,000 for 3-year-olds only. Field of 12 horses, a dozen of them going 1,800 meters or 1 mile and 1/8 on the turf course. My top pick in this one, I like the 10-horse High Alpha. I'm going to go 10-2-9 in the TriCast of the trifecta, but number 10, my top pick, High Alpha, 2-1. Christophe Simeon is on this 3-year-old gelding out of Prix. This horse hasn't started since the fall. That came locally on the 8th of October at Chantilly. 1 mile and 1/8 in the Prix de Code Stakes. Horse finished 4th by 4.25 lengths that day. He beat one horse, didn't like the ground, I don't think. It just wasn't his day to win. But something interesting to keep note, Christophe Simeon had actually the choice to ride 2 or 3 other horses in this race. He chose this one, and I think he's a world-class rider. You have to really follow the jockey bookings, and I think when he follows, he wants to go to the one he knows he can win with, and I think it's this one, because other than that one small blemish, his other races were pretty good. Start before in the Group 3 Prix Cheens at Chantilly, 1 mile on September the 8th. This horse finished second by length behind Akirio, who ran incredibly well, the winner, but this horse had showed his heart. If you watch the replay, this horse really wanted the extra furlong what he's getting today. He got the start afterwards, but that was just a weird race for this horse. And then this horse's only win, and last one, of course, getting listed stakes for $110,000 at Deauville, 1 mile on August 20th. This horse won by 3 lengths. It was a great victory for this horse at a field of 5 horses. Just destroyed it, really quickened up very nicely. I think in this spot, this horse should do well, breaking from the outside stall, but I think this horse could really move over and do well. So let me recap my bets for race number 5 from Chantilly. It's the Prix La Force. Going to go with the 10-horse here, High Alpha. I'm going to go 10-9 in the TriCast of the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 6. 6th race from Chantilly is the featured on the program. It's the Prix de Harcourt Stakes. It's a Group 2 race here, going for a purse of $136,500. It's for 4-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 11 horses going the 2,000-meter trip, or 1 mile and 1/4 on the turf course. My top pick in this one, I really like the 1-horse, 1 Foot in Heaven. I'm going to go 164 in the TriCast of the trifecta, 164, but my top pick, number 1, 1 Foot in Heaven, 4-1. Christophe Simeon is on this 5-year-old horse out of Fascinate Rock, an Australian-bred one. But most recently, this horse had a start on the 11th of December at Sha Tin in Hong Kong. 1 mile, 1/2, 2,400 meters in the in the Longines Hong Kong Vase. This horse finished third by 7 quarter lengths that day behind Satano Crown and Highland Reel. Highland Reel actually won the British Cup Turf at San Diego Park this past fall. But this horse, was, third best that day. It wasn't a half bad race for this horse. But, coming back to France, coming back to a race course where horse has had success, I think he should do well. He is carrying high weight also, which I don't think should be a problem in this one. Start before October the 16th at Chantilly, 1 mile, 1/2 in the Prix Paris. This horse finished won that day by nose, and, field of 6 horses, just got up there. Great victory for this horse on a very waterlogged turf course. And then October the 2nd, locally at Chantilly, 1 mile, 1/2, 2,400 meters in the Qatar Prix d'Arc de Toulon. This horse finished 6 by 6.5 lengths against so much tougher. This horse was just far back. Never really had a run. Finished 4th in the Prix La Foy and the Prix Foy before that. Finished 6th in the Grand Prix de Saint-Cloud, but actually won the Grand Prix de Chantilly back last June, going 1.5 miles on a yielding turf course by 3/4 length. That was an incredible run for this horse last year. He likes this turf course a lot. The 1.25 mile distance shouldn't be a problem. His first start off the layoff. Just watch out for this one at the end at 4-1. So to recap my bets for race number 6 from Chantilly, it's the Prix de Harcourt Stakes. Gonna go with the 1 horse, 1 foot in heaven. I'm gonna go 164 in the TriCast or the trifecta. So now let's get on to race number 7 from Chantilly. The 7th race is the Prix Siggy Stakes. It's a Group 3 race here, going for a purse of $84,000 for 3-year-olds only. Field of 10 3-year-olds going the distance of ground to 1,200 meters or 6 furlongs in the turf course. They'll be dashing here. My top pick in this one, I like the 1 horse Fas. I'm going to go 186 in the TriCast or the trifecta, 186. But my top pick, number 1, Fas, 2-1. Maxime Guyon is on this Fascinate Rock 3-year-old colt sired horse. Most recently, March 16th at Chantilly on the all-weather, 6 furlongs in a list stakes, $58,000. Off the layoff, this horse won by half length, and his field of 7 horses, very nice, easy victory. But if you did notice something, this horse didn't need that race. I think second off layoffs, this horse will run a big one. The second place finisher, Tressier, is running back in this one today, or Tressier. But start before October the 14th at Maison Lafitte, 6 furlongs, 1,200 meters in the Critérium de Maison Lafitte. This horse finished 4th by 7 quarter lengths that day. Just didn't show up at all that day. He lost to Sans Equave, who this horse lost to 2 starts in a row. But, he just couldn't keep up with them. Start before in the Pre-Eclipse at Maison Lafitte back in September. This horse finished third by a head. It was an all-out finish. Lost to that horse he lost to in the Maison Lafitte race also. Just couldn't keep up with them. Start before again, Maison Lafitte 6.5 furlongs, a maiden special in a just a list of stakes. Horse finished third by 3.5 lengths. Didn't really quicken up at the end, and his other only victory came 6 furlongs at Deauville on the turf course over the summer. Easy victory by 2 lengths. I think in this spot, this horse should have a very good run. Break from the outside still, which I think is very nice. Going 6 furlongs here at Chantilly. Just watch out for this one at the end. So to recap my bets for race number 7 from Chantilly, it's the Prix Siggy Stakes. Gonna go with the 1 horse, Fas. I'm going to go 186 in the TriCast of the trifecta. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5.